Your first thoughts?
Anytime you get a win on the road in conference is great. It was a grinder. It was a slow. It was hot in there. It was a physical game. Turned it over a bunch. Fortunately, we got them to miss some shots. They missed some shots, but anytime you go on the road and win a conference is great. So I'm really proud of our guys. I was frustrated with Farrell. He can't get that technical in that situation. Guys were just talking, but that can't happen. And we talked about that in the locker room. But proud of our guys. And they've been a resilient group, and we just got to continue to go forward. We were at rock bottom a month ago, and we got good kids with good character, and they do the right thing, and they want to get better. And so it's good we won today, and now we'll get back going on Monday and try to win on Monday.
You talked about this game being a grind. At times it was kind of sloppy on both sides. Just talk about the team being able to power through that, because I think at one point, you're 4-13 from three. Typically you're hitting a lot more than that.
Yeah, and give them credit. They changed defenses at times, and we missed some shots. We reverted back a little bit. I thought we took some bad shots. I thought we played too fast at times where we need to slow down. And some of that is you're going to get some easy opportunities against their pressure, but you got to finish and be solid on the other end, and we weren't at times. And so it was a grind. I was glad to be up 5. We didn't play terrific, and I'm sure you talked to their boss. He probably thinks they didn't play terrific. It was just an opening, tough league game on the road, and we're glad to get out of here with a win, and we need to get our butts home.
You caused 17 turnovers, held them to 32% shooting. Defensively, it seems like that's really what was the key in this one.
Yeah, no, we guarded. The biggest weakness, everybody talks about our defensive stats aren't very good. Our defensive stats aren't very good. We guard you well. We just don't rebound well. If we rebounded, if we dominated people rebounding-wise, our defensive stats would be really, really good. And so I thought we were really gap conscious. I thought we did a good job. We needed to do better discipline on our closeouts at times. And the biggest thing, we just got to rebound better. And so, but I thought our defensive effort, I thought through all the offensive miscues and all the missed shots and all the turnovers, we missed a ton of free throws, I believe, tonight. I ain't even seen the stat sheet yet. When you win, you just get to the meeting, get on the bus, and go. You're not even worried about the stats. But we kept guarding. I don't think we really, when they made that little run, and I'll take the blame underneath that of bounds, we got to come out of a timeout and execute, or just take another timeout. We can't turn it over and it go from 8 to 5. It went to 8 to 5 to 3, and Cam stepped up and made a big shot, and then we hit him with a little 4-0 run, and that was the difference in the game. And so, this is a good win. They're going to beat some people. They got a good group. They got most of their guys back from last year. I know they're missing the 2 big kids, but they'll get it right, and they'll get themselves going. At the end of the day, they'll be in the mix of it on their side of the division.
Moss had 23 points. It seems he's kind of absent the past couple weeks, and it seems like he kind of found a little bit of rhythm today, even though he hit one of those threes that were from half court.
Yeah, that was we got blessed on that, but it should have been a reset of the shot clock. It didn't reset. Moss banked one in. We shoot those every day. Shoot them right at the end. So Moss, he was due one, but he's got to be. He's just kind of the quiet soldier. I'd have never thought he had 23 tonight, to be honest with you. But he's just a quiet soldier, and he just does what he's told, and he's just a good kid, and he's been good for us. And so, what I was really pleased with is, I thought Wayne went in and gave us some good minutes. I thought Flomo. I'm not looking for those guys when I look at the stat sheet to see, did Wayne and Flomo get 16 points, 18 points? We got enough guys who can score. We need them to be solid, defend, rebound, and execute. And I thought those 2 guys gave us some good things. And what we know now is I think we know we can go big with Wayne. I think he's given us some good confidence in that department. And I think we can go small, whether it's with Rambo or whether it's with the 4 guards.
Coach, you hinted at this. I came down to watch you guys in Nashville here about roughly a month ago. You guys were playing good basketball at the time. Can you talk about what's changed and just kind of what got the ship going back right?
Reality set in and it hit, and we got a lot. The great thing about Murray's a special place. I've been there a long time, and it's a special, special place. But the expectations every year, regardless if you bring 8 back, you bring 1 back, is to win games. And we weren't ready to go at the beginning of the year. We weren't playing the game the right way. We were unselfish. We were playing selfish. We were shooting quick. But you say all that, and we had a great opportunity. We led Houston the whole game. You know, Portland were up most of that game. And, you know, Valpo and Xavier just got whipped. And Valpo the second half. I think the bottom line is what's changed is, fortunately, we've got great kids. If we didn't have great kids with good character that do the right thing, then we'd have been in trouble. But we got good kids that are good players too. Now, we've got good players. And they just decided that, hey, it's, and I just talked to them about it, I read this week about, is the hardest thing in life to do is to be unselfish. Because everybody wants it, they want to be the guy that makes $1 million. They want to be the guy that's on TV. But the reward's a lot greater at the end if you can become unselfish. And they realized that, and we went back to work, and my assistants did a great job with the guys, and we're just living in the day-to-day now. And we just, our practice has been better, our attention to details has been better, and Cam's played a whole lot better, and I told him this, is, you know, his stats weren't very good, our guard stats weren't very good, but we got good kids, and that's the difference, and they're playing together, and they want us to see each other be successful, and that's what it's all about.